The time has come. Follow me to explore the all-new Tiggo 8 Pro. Welcome everybody again. Isn't it just so wonderful to be out? Hey, it feels like years ago since we did this. Actually, it was years ago since we did this. A little bit unfortunate. A very, very good evening and welcome to our VIP guests here this evening. And also we're streaming online to YouTube. So to those who are joining us online, we trust you're going to have a magnificent evening with us at the launch of this very, very special vehicle. Now, I'm not too sure about you, but over the last couple of weeks, I've thoroughly enjoyed watching the Beijing Winter Olympics. And I think for the pursuit of perfection, it is incredibly fitting that we have this Chery launch tonight. Of course, Chery is the largest exporter of cars from China. And I think we're going to be very, very impressed with what we see here this evening. So, to kick off things formally, I'd like to introduce and welcome the Executive Deputy General Manager of Chery South Africa, Mr. Tony Liu.
Thank you, Sasha. Okay. Dear media friends, dealers, bank partners, and customer online, good evening. Welcome to the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro launching ceremony. Before the exciting review of our flagship product, let's have a look at Chery's performance of last year. 2021, the global auto market continuing facing automatic epidemic as well as shortage of chips in the whole industry. But Chery continued to maintain the fastest growing automobile in the China industry. In 2021, the cumulative vehicle sales reached a new record of 961,926 units, with a year-on-year increase of 31.7%. And so far, the Chery Group has already over 10 million customers. Apart from the strong sales in China, Chery products are also widely recognized in global markets. In 2021, Chery exported 269,154 vehicles, up to a 136-point increase on a year-to-year basis, ranking first in the export of Chinese passenger vehicle market in the last 19 consecutive years. And so far, Chery has 1.95 million customers outside of China. So what drives the strong sales of Chery? It is Chery's decades of technology innovation. As the first Chinese automobile company to master their power technology through independent renovation, Chery made its reputation as Tech Chery after more than 20 years of technology accumulation. At 2021 Shanghai Auto Show, Chery released the global power architecture of the 4.0 era, which include various energy forms such as fuel, hybrid, electric, hydrogen power to meet the requirements of all users to meet of all future travel scenarios. From 2021 to 2030, Chery will greatly improve the thermal efficiency of fuel saving rate through 3 stages of technological innovation, achieving the thermal efficiency of up to 45% and a fuel saving rate of 95%. Currently, the auto industry is facing the revolutionary changes brought by electric, autonomous, connected, and sharing. Chery was one of the earliest Chinese vehicle manufacturers to develop the new energy vehicles in terms of hybrid power. In May 2021, Chery officially released the world's first full-featured hybrid DHT. As for the battery electric vehicles, we have established a comprehensive new energy R&D system and established and launched a series of products leading the industry. Chery is not only a tech brand, but also a caring brand. 2021, Chery is 20 years anniversary of exporting to global markets. We launched the customer campaign, With Chery, With Love, which has been conducted in 11 countries. We are also planning a series of fun events for South African customers. Chery's first right-hand drive product, Tiggo 4, was successfully launched in November last year. It continued to show the great momentum on sales. Our dealer network has also expanding quickly. 50 dealers have joined the network. And I'm also humbled to present that Tiggo 4 Pro has been awarded as one of the finalists of Car of the Year 2022, only after 3 months of launching. Thank you to our media and friends' continuously attention to Chery brand. Thank you to our dealers' devotion and passion. With all the luxuries and advanced technology that Tiggo 8 can offer, we believe that it will be very popular in South Africa. Tiggo 7 Pro and Omada 5 will be with us very soon. Chery South African will carry on showing and growing that what we can do differently, dedicated to provide our end user a technology and comfort driving experience like never before. Thank you and enjoy this wonderful evening.
Thank you very much, Tony. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, it is a remarkable story. All right, can we see the car? Who wants to see the car? Come on, we want to see the... Oh, no, we're not allowed to. We need to find out a little bit more about the car. So the product manager of Chery South Africa is going to tell us what we can expect, and there's going to be a quiz afterwards as well because there's a lot of information. So please welcome Hilton Swemmer.
Thank you so much, Sasha. Good evening, everyone. Yes, there's so much to tell about this fabulous product. It really, really is. Ladies and gentlemen, you are indeed our esteemed guests. Chery South Africa is indeed delighted to introduce you to the launch of the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro. Winner of China's Car of the Year Award in 2020, Russia's Vehicle Technology Award in 2021, China's Vehicle Innovation Award that same year, plus the winner of China's Heart Award for the 1.6 TGDI engine. The Tiggo 8 Pro not only stands out proudly as a bold and highly distinguishable flagship model, but also as the embodiment of the very highest standards of styling, fashion, safety, new technology, power, and comfort in its own right. From the Galaxy-inspired grille design, promising space and an out-of-this-world experience, to the Tiger Eye matrix-type LED headlight clusters and dynamic flowing indicators across a chiseled and sculpted bonnet line, to the tall yet highly aerodynamic roofline, through a penetrating beltline and a dynamic waistline, all the way back to an extremely well-balanced and elegant posterior. Featuring more LED lighting, the Tiggo 8 Pro exudes ultra-modern movement design styling, which can be interpreted as the synergy of both bionics and aesthetics. The Tiggo 8 Pro design language transcends the purely functional and crystallizes into the epitome of tastefully merged, upmarket, and highly fashionable styling cues. Featuring, on the safety front, Tiggo 8 Pro features and ushers in entirely new levels of safety on a proudly Chinese vehicle. having already achieved a 5-star CNCAP crash test rating, not least due to its immense structural integrity achieved through the use of thermoform steel across 60% of the design. To ensure further durability and long service life, all panels have been fully galvanized against rust perforation. Tiggo 8 Pro also utilizes the Bosch 9.3 electronic safety program, equipped with an advanced quad-core processor, reducing system reaction times by half compared to previous versions. This system employs keyless entry, passive entry and passive start, ABS, EBD, traction control, roll mitigation, BAS, EPS, EPD and auto hold, hill descent control, tire pressure monitoring systems, and PDC at the rear. A 360-degree HD panoramic imaging camera, auto-locking, remote lock and window close, alarm immobilizer, ISOFIX tethers, and 6 omnidirectional guard ring airbags are all included on both models. Additionally, the executive spec version of Tiggo 8 Pro features the new ADAS system, the Advanced Driver Assistance System, employing lane departure warning, blind spot detection, forward collision warning, traffic sign recognition, rear cross traffic alert, intelligent high beam control, and door open prevention warning, all making for an utterly comprehensive safety suite on par with far higher priced competitors. Regarding new technologies, as impressive as the safety vehicles of Tiggo 8 Pro are, so too are the brand new technologies on offer. First of all, the 12.3-inch LCD digital dial instrumentation, the 10.25-inch LCD dash-mounted touchscreen multimedia system, and the 8-inch touchpad controlling ventilation system, which is discreetly mounted above the double-layer center console. This third touchpad being an LCD version on the executive spec and a simplified touch technology version on the distinctive model. Both user-friendly and supremely practical, these systems exemplify the technologically driven character of Chery International as they elevate the Tiggo 8 Pro interior into the realms of the spacecraft or similar fantasia, while leaving the driver utterly satisfied that they are in absolute control of an exceptionally high-quality driving experience. Tiggo 8 Pro also offers keyless entry, Bluetooth connectivity, wireless charging with the pad located on the lower level of the dual-story center console, engine start-stop, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, intelligent voice controls, 3 selectable driving modes, auto-electronic tailgate with touch button close, everyone loves that, cruise control, which is adaptive on top spec, and a Sony 8-speaker array, all of which are further examples of Chery International's leading technological prowess. In terms of engineering, the South African specification Tiggo 8 Pro employs a 1600 4-cylinder, dual variable valve timing, 16-valve petrol engine with direct fuel injection and a single turbocharger. This flexible and very durable engine delivers 145 kilowatts of maximum power at 5,500 RPM and 290 Nm of torque between 2,000 and 4,400 RPM, endowing Tiggo 8 Pro with a highly impressive power-to-weight ratio. On average, the engine burns only 10 to 10.5 liters of fuel for every 100 kilometers traveled in a combined cycle and meets Euro 5+ emissions control standards. This ultra-modern masterpiece comes with Chery's very famous 10-year, 1 million kilometer warranty. And it is linked to an exceptionally quiet and smooth Getrag 7-speed, fully electronic dual-clutch transmission, together ensuring almost seamless progress regardless of the conditions or of the load. All this power is transferred to the road via very high-gloss, all-aluminium 18-inch wheels, which only add to the sporty yet majestic image of the Tiggo 8 Pro. The comfort levels of the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro are beyond reproach and always tangible throughout the drive. With a generous wheelbase of over 2.7 meters, a length of 4,722 millimeters, a width of 1,860 millimeters, and a height of just over 1.7 meters, the benefits of its capacious and embracing interior are immediately obvious. The Tiggo 8 Pro is also Chery SA's first SUV featuring 7 seats, with this quite simply being the cherry on top of a very spectacular design. With fully cladded leather across all seating, that's all 7, and an ultra-stylish yet very well integrated dashboard incorporating laser-brushed trimming, the big Chery achieves the highest levels of sophistication, quality, luxury, and elegance imaginable at this price point. The convenience of 6-way electrical seat adjustment, lumbar support adjustment, split rear seating, privacy glass, a panoramic sunroof on the top executive model, armrests front and rear, a plethora of cup holders, and a refrigerated central stash box are all sure to add to anyone's sheer driving pleasure. Additionally, interior ambient lighting, dual-zone aircon with second and third row ducting, the third row actually using a second aircon compressor on the executive model, plus N95 standard air purification system, steering-mounted audio menu, and other controls, all complete together a beautiful, beautiful design. It is highly opulent and supremely comfortable. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, we are once again extremely excited to introduce to yourselves and to the rest of South Africa the new Chery Tiggo 8 Pro. We are absolutely confident that it is as compelling as what it is comprehensive. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Wow. Thank you very much, Hilton. Thank you. High tech, high spec, but does it have Netflix? Hey? If you want to find a definition of passion, I think you've just seen it. That is a man who thoroughly, thoroughly loves this car. He did sit and say the price point. I'm still waiting for the price point. I also drove this car a couple of weeks ago. Do you think they would tell me the price point? No, they won't tell anybody the price point. Anyway, I think it's time to see the car. Not yet. Okay. Patience. It's like a Formula One reveal. You know what I mean? Just let's have a little bit of patience. Now, our fabulous Kulani Dumisa recently had the privilege of driving the Tiggo 8 Pro. He's not with us right now, but let's just have a look to see what his initial response is to the Tiggo 8 Pro.
It's a bit of an understatement to say consumers in South Africa are spoiled for choice in the SUV segments across the board. Now, when a new player comes in, you wonder, are they going to make an impact? And in the case of the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro, I think you might be surprised, and I think it will make a mark. Now, what informs my views? I think it makes a nice, bold statement when it comes to looks. It's packed with features. The Chery Tiggo 8 Pro makes quite a bold statement upon approach. I like the looks. I like the daytime running lights. I like the 2 bars. It really shouts, you've arrived. Overall, I like the design. It's not only the front that looks good, but even when approached from the side profile, the car has a nice coupe-like design. At the back, also the LED lights make quite a statement as you exit any place that you visited. From a design perspective, the dash is logically laid out and quite welcoming. I like the 2 screens that they've done. The top for your infotainment and connectivity. Obviously you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. At the bottom they have integrated their climate control. And much lower they have their shift-by-wire transmission, which has freed up some space at the bottom end. I'm also a fan of the interior, both from an aesthetic and design perspective. The quality is impressive. Almost every point that you touch feels good. Now the car also comes in with a lot of safety features. You will experience the voice commands. That's quite a nice touch. Importantly, the safety features also give you added levels of safety. I experienced the adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitors, lane keep, just to name a few. Overall, the decent package is matched by good driving manners. The car is comfortable to drive and offers enough of a punch when it comes to power. You will look forward to spending many kilometers behind the wheel.
There we go. You see, he doesn't even know the price. Come on. Want to know what the price is over here. Well done. Well done. Okay, so I also, when I've been very fortunate enough to drive this vehicle as well, and when it got delivered to me, it's always great to see cars, and you see the branding, Chery, and it says Tiggo 8 Pro, and then at the bottom it says 290T, and then on the side it says TGI. It's all very, very confusing. But listening to Hilton, I now understand what it is. The 290 at the bottom is the Newton meters of torque, correct? And then on the side, it's gasoline turbo dynamic injection, correct? There we go. How's that? Not bad. I worked it out myself as well. This is a huge campaign, a massive car for the Chery brand. And behind that, going forward, of course, you need a tremendous amount of marketing. We need to know the personality of the car. So please welcome the marketing manager for Chery South Africa, Bianca van Staden.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Sashka. I hope you have had a fantastic experience with us thus far. So let's get started. The Tiggo 8 Pro is a first-class premium SUV that offers luxury in every detail, with a distinctive dynamic design packed with the latest comfort, safety, and intelligent high-tech. The Tiggo 8 Pro is ideal for the businessman on the rise. The 7-seaters are ideal for the entire family, allowing you to create memorable family adventures. Let me introduce to you the Tiggo 8 Pro's positioning line. Enjoy your first class. There's only one thing left to do, is you have to own it, to experience the first class for yourself. Next up, I'd like to introduce to you our My Chery app. Most of you will know we've launched the app in November last year. We at Chery would like to introduce experiences to you that will make your experience with Chery convenient, practical, and interactive. The current app will assist you with information about Chery and its product offerings, to book a service or to book a test drive, to find your nearest dealer closest to you, roadside assistance. It has an owner's guide with the warning signs and what those mean. And you can now also experience this app with the Tiggo 8 Pro. There's a little bit of a teaser of something that's on its way for the app. You will be able to create a unique user login profile that will have all your vehicle information on the app right at your hand. You will get service reminders and many more. I don't want to give too much away. I want to encourage you to download the app, and the Chery app will send you notifications as the new features are ready to experience. Next up, I'd like to introduce you from a social media perspective to our Chery fan page. The Chery fan page was created to allow you to share your Chery experiences, memories, and stories with us. Keep an eye on this page for competitions and experiences that we will share that you can join. This page was also created to join the global user activity platform called With Chery With Love. With Chery With Love invites people from all over the world to share their love for friends, family, and partners through online and offline activities. So we'd really like to ensure all our Chery fans to share their experiences with us, because we want to see that. Then I'd like to introduce you to our Customer Legacy campaign. The Customer Legacy campaign was created to reach out to our customers that invested in our brand long before we've joined the market last year. We want to encourage our customers to reach out to us via our website or on our customer care. All the details are on our website, so that we can invite you to the Chery family and make you part of the family, and then also to assist you with your support with any of your Chery needs. I'd like to introduce to you now a video from Adam Ford on Buyer's Guide, Ignition Buyer's Guide, on a quick snapshot of what he thought about the Tiggo 8 Pro.
Hi, my name is Adam Ford. I'm from Buyer's Guide on Ignition TV. Now, fortunately, thanks to Chery South Africa, I've had the opportunity to drive the new Chery Tiggo 8 Pro before launch. And I must say, I'm impressed. I mean, if you look at the Tiggo 8 Pro, just on its looks, it's a gorgeous looking car. You would be forgiven to think that it's actually a European car, but actually no, it comes out of China. When you open the door, you're greeted by an absolutely sumptuous, lovely interior. Something that one would expect from a European car. Something that is gonna be a lot more expensive than this car. Unfortunately, we don't know the pricing of it, so we don't know how good it'll be competitively priced. So it's got extra seats at the back, which are easily accessed by an automated tailgate. Press the button, tailgate opens, go, and you have your extra seats, which can fold down in the back, perfectly flat situation. You don't have a situation where you've got seats in the way. You pull a little lever, they fold down, it's perfectly flat, it's great. If you want them, you lift them up, and you can get really the kiddies in the back, the extra kiddies in the back. The middle seat is adjustable. You can slide it forward and you can slide it back to give the people in the back a little bit more space. Even the second row of seats, there's an enormous amount of space between you and the driver in front. But really, the great thing about this car is when you sit in the driver's seat, it really does come across as a really fancy European car. It's got every single feature that one could think of. It's got adaptive cruise control. It's got a 10-inch screen that does all those fancy features that one could expect on a car. It's got dual screens, so it's got a big screen up top and a little screen at the bottom for your climate control. All these things can be controlled by a touch screen or voice command. You can say, hey Chery, I'm too cold, and it switches the temperature up for you. Open the sunroof, open the windows, whatever you like. It's got a tremendous voice control system. Let's move on to the engine on the car. A 1.6 litre turbo. People think, well, maybe that's going to be a little bit underpowered. But 145 kilowatts, that's a lot of power for the car. And having driven it for the last couple of days, it is far from underpowered. It pushes that power through a 7-speed dual clutch transmission, which changes smoothly and seamlessly. You don't even really feel the gear changes. It's a superbly comfortable car to drive. The seats, especially the driver's seat, is really, really comfortable. And what's impressive about them is just on the looks of them. You've got diamond stitched seats. Another thing you'd find in a lot more expensive cars. In terms of the competitors of these cars, I'm sure that you're going to find that the competitors will be a hell of a lot more expensive than the Tiggo 8 Pro gives you. And the features that you get in this car, you're not going to get in many other cars without paying a tremendous amount more money than this car is going to be going for. It runs on 18-inch wheels. The suspension is really supple, but not too soft. It's got a little bit of firmness to it, which is really, really good. You can see the European design and influence that's come into the suspension, into the design of the car. It's a really, really impressive package. Overall, the surprise, I think, about the Chery Tiggo 8 Pro is the real luxury that this car exudes. Not only on its exterior styling, but on the interior of the vehicle. The whole package is something that one would not expect from a manufacturer like Chery, but they've really stepped up the bar and come to market with something which is really an exceptionally good, luxurious package. In some of the brochures, it says the royal treatment, and I can understand that. It's like the royalty can drive something like this. It really is an impressive, luxurious package.
Yo, thank you very much, Adam. I think he likes it. He doesn't even know the price. I think he likes it, yeah. The dealer network, of course, is huge. I mean, the way that it's expanded, even since November last year, is quite extraordinary. And the question is, how much does this thing cost? People on our live stream at the moment are guessing. Okay. Keep the comments coming in as well. We really, really enjoy your engagement. But let's hopefully find out the answer as to where we can buy one and how much it's going to cost. The National Sales Manager for Chery South Africa, JJ Boertes, please answer the questions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us tonight for the reveal of the absolutely stunning Tiggo 8 Pro. From our launch in November last year, we announced that we'll be starting with 30 Chery dealers nationwide. But we did not stop there. Our core focus was to add to our existing Chery dealership trusted, reliable dealers within the community. So we are at Chery South Africa, we are proud to announce 50 dealers that has officially been opened. Our dealers have worked really hard to ready themselves to welcome you to our Chery family and onto their dealership floors, and to experience their friendly and professional service. You'll be able to find your closest dealer on our website at chery.co.za. Not only, So not only will you be able to rest assured that and have peace of mind, but the Chery Tiggo 8 will be coming with a 5-year, with a 5-year, 150,000 kilometer warranty, a 5-year, 60,000 kilometer service plan, and obviously unlimited roadside assistance, and in our talk of the town, 10-year, 1 million kilometer engine warranty. So we have saved the best for last. And I'm sure you're on the edge of your seats to find out what the price is. Sasha, you ready? Okay. Our distinction model will be coming in at 496,900. And then the executive will be coming at 546,900. I'm very confident that the Tiggo 8 Pro 7-seater will find its way into every South African home. And thank you for joining us tonight, and I'm sure we'll see you at the dealerships. Thank you very much.
Whew. Wow, wow, wow. What a reveal. What a reveal. Thank you, JJ. And come on, a big round of applause for our performers here, the muses and the dancers. That is a lot of car for that amount of money, ladies and gentlemen. Phew. Thank you. I eventually know now. Wonderful to hear. To our on-stream, online guests this evening, thank you so much for joining. Carry on with your comments. I'm going to bid farewell to you. To all of us who are here, of course, we're all waiting for a lovely, sumptuous dinner in a few minutes. However, we do like photographs. Okay. So I would like all of you, please, to come and join us on the stage and get a lovely group photograph with our wonderful Chery Tiggo 8 Pro. And there afterwards, of course, we can go and enjoy ourselves. So please, everybody come and join me on the stage. Thank you.